Howdy folks, my name is Darren Ray Fonso and I'm here to tell you about war on injured workers and war on injured Hanford workers and how we've had some whistleblowers speak up at Hanford and how they're getting a lot of press right now. And I would like to know, while they're getting that press, if they're going to stand up and fight for the 400 injured farm workers in Washington State who say our state work comp system is failing them, and millions of other injured workers across this country are demanding the minimum federal oversight to stop a class war being waged on all of us injured workers, not just the ones at Hanford. So let's see what they have to say. I'm going to call a news reporter right now who's supposed to be interviewing the whistleblowers today from Hanford at KUOW News. So let's try.
Hi, it's Bill Radke. Thanks for calling KUOW. In a moment, you'll hear the beep, and you can leave us a message. Tell us your name, where you're calling from, and then tell us what you have to say. We might even call you back. Thanks again.
At the tone, please record your message.
Hi, my name is Darren Ray Fonso, and I'm an injured Washington State injured worker. I'm actually a L&I work comp pensioner, and I was harmed in my work by Washington L&I and our state work comp system, and so are a lot of other injured workers across this nation. And so you're going to talk about whistleblowers. I want to know, are you going to talk about the 400 injured farm workers in our state who are trying to blow the whistle on the harm done to the rest of us injured workers, not just the harm done at Hanford? It's almost like Hanford is used as smoke and mirrors and distractions from the harm done to 400 injured farm workers in the state that nobody seems to want to step up and represent. So I would like to know, Mr. Bill Radke, I am sharing with the Injured Workers of America, and you may want to Google me because the Injured Workers of America are hearing me. I don't educate the general public like you, sir. I'm only trying to educate the angry injured workers who are victimized by broken state work comp systems that need some minimum federal oversight that you, sir, failed to tell us about. And so does Tom Carpenter from the Hanford Challenge. And I'm going to be calling Tom next. But please do, give me a call back, and I'm going to call again one more time and leave you my number just because I'm sharing this live on the internet and I don't want everybody calling me right at this moment. So I'm going to give you a call back, sir, and I'm going to ask you, what's up? Why are you not representing injured workers? In about 3 hours from now, I've sent you several emails, and 3 hours from now, you're about to interview the whistleblowers from Hanford. I want to know, sir, as you, when I listen to that conversation, that you bring up the minimum federal oversight that we need in the 400 injured farm workers. Because if you fail to do so and fail to establish the fact that we have several injured workers' websites calling for change in our broken state work comp systems and the minimum federal oversight that you people are failing to tell us about, then this is a fake front by a liberal group that has no intent of getting honest, and you're giving Bob Ferguson an award when the rest of us injured workers in the state, that's who we have to fight against. We are pitted against the Attorney General, and you are injured on the job. He becomes enemy of the injured worker. That needs to be talked about. That needs to be addressed. And so would you please, yes, give me a call back, and I'll give you my number here in a minute. And I just wanted to let the Injured Workers of America know that I'm calling out to KUOW Bill Radke, who is supposed to be a journalist and supposed to have some integrity and be honorable and tell the truth about a war on labor and injured workers, but yet seems to only want to be focused on Hanford. Just like, what's her name? Oh, gosh, shoot, I can't remember her name now. But anyways, the lady from King 5, she only tells us about Hanford workers. And then there's another reporter, Jerry Cornfield from the Everett Herald. He tells us there's no harm to injured workers, and don't listen to what the Senator Sanders and Patty Murray's letter that said our state is one of 33 states failing injured workers. Yes, I'm going to give you a call back, and I'm going to give you my number, sir. But please do bring up these issues as you interview the Hanford Challenge people today and Tom Carpenter and work comp whistleblowers from the state of Washington and Hanford. Please do talk about the rest of the injured workers in the state and the 400 injured farm workers and all the rest of us being harmed and being put through hell, who need some minimum federal standards to stop this war from being waged upon us through our health care. Thank you, sir, and have a great day.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Your message has been sent. To disconnect, press 1. To enter another number, press 2. Goodbye.
All right, there you have it. And that's the call to the journalist here at KOUW who is supposed to be getting the injured workers' voices heard here in the state of Washington.